Today in this session, we are going to discuss about of the output determination. And what is the main purpose of the output determination is whenever we have made an order to the vendor and I want to make that order physically also with me. In this situation, we are making this output determination. So here, in this output determination, first of all, what we have to do that, we need to create the one condition table. First of all, we have to create the one condition table. That means in the output determination, step number one, creation of a condition table. For creation of this condition table, the menu path will be the SPRO, IMG, MM, purchasing, and messages, and as well as output control, and as well as condition table. Under that, define condition table, for purchase order. So for creation of an output type for the purchase order, first of all we need to create the one condition table. So what is a condition table? Means a table is the combination of a number of fields. That means in the output, what is the fields which you want to create? There we have to go for. So whenever we are going to the creation of a purchase order for the output information, now here click on create condition table, and here it is asking about of the table. Give any table name, but don't give the table name from 1 to 599. Those are the predefined. But we are creating our own table, and so instead of that, we can give any table name, like as a 710, the table name of the 71, and press enter. So whenever we are pressing the enter, the system has been divided into the two parts. The left side is our table, and the right side is the SAP predefined fields, whatever we are having. There what we are doing that, whatever the fields which you want to maintain the output, we want to take those of the fields. That means here in field catalog, double click on required fields. Example of purchase organization, whatever the fields which you want, and as well as purchasing group, and as well as I am require the vendor number. That means when during of the purchase order, I am require the fields of purchase organization and purchase group and vendor number, and those are the things has to be in the table of number 710. And after entering of these fields, just click on generate. Button. So it is not connecting. If it is connected, I will show you it. Just click on generate. And whenever we are using the generate button, then save it and F3 once. That means just come back one step. Now we have created the condition table. Under the table we said that we are require the fields of the purchase organization, purchasing group, and as well as the vendor number. That is enough for me. And just come back here and now double click on access sequence. Double click on access. Now it is asking that whatever the tables which you are having, how we can make into one access. That's why we have to go for the double click on access sequence, and it is asking that the number of the access will be there. Then it will be going to the what is the access and what is the description. I have given the any access name. Double click on the access sequence and define your access sequence and description. That means name, description. And I'm giving here as an ABCD access sequence for purchase order. That's it. As like as I have given the one access sequence for the purchase order, and then select the sequence and double click on select the sequence, double click on accesses. What do you want to access? And there select new entries, enter the table name. It means whatever the table which we have generated or which we have created, we need to give that table name there, and as well as search. It means initially we have to create the one table name. Under the table we need to mention which of the fields are required for output. And the next, that output fields has to be comes into an access sequence. That means first which field has to become, second which field has to become, and the last which field has to become, which were maintained into the one sequence. And after creation of this one, just save it and double click on messages. Double click on messages or message types. If it was not done, I need to choose the message type. Now, which type of the message it has to become? In the message type which I have given that the message purchase order output determination. It means I have taken the one thing for the purchase order of so and so. But in generally, what will happen is in real time, some predefined output types will be there. If different layout is required, or in layout different fields has to be printed. That means in generally we are having all the outputs for the purchase order and the purchase requisition and everything. There was a lot of the outputs will be there. But what the client is asking that I don't want those of the fields. I want some more. Against of that one. In this situation only we have to create. That's why don't make that it was a mandate. When you are facing up an interview also, if the interview is asking that what is the purpose of the output determination? We can confidently say that the output determination is used to maintain the output fields and output how the output should be there for any type of the purchasing for any type of the purchase activities. in this situation, there was a different types of the purchase orders will be shown there. That means in the purchase order, do you want to maintain this one as a printout order, or else it is for the sales orders, or else it is for the purchase requisitions? For which one you want to maintain it? For which thing you want to maintain it? That means we need to make all these things into here, and we can add the different types of the outputs. But in general, the outputs will be like this: medium, mode of the medium, and as well as mode of the function and the description. The description. And in general, here there was a different types of the modes will be there. There was a different types of the modes will be there. Here, first of all, I have taken the first one, print output. That means whenever you have taken the print output, it's the function will be shown with VN. The VN function is for the vendor. And as well as fax output. That was an OA. That means ordering agent. It means we are the people has been ordered with us. That's what we have to go to for the ordering agent. Ordering agent. It means I want to check only the ordering agent details. In that situation, I have to go for the ordering agent. And the next one, in the fax, TP. This is also one type of the function, which is called as a delivering plan. For which plan it has been delivered. Which plan it has been delivered, which is called as a delivery plan. Which is called as a delivery plan. Which is called as a delivery plan. And as well as the next one is external send. It means any printouts or any handouts or something, whatever, for the VN. For the VN, it was an VN. For the VN, that means vendor. And as well as in the external send. In the external send, we are having one more is OA, which is called as an ordering agent. Ordering agent. These are the different types of the things will be available here for this one. Different things of the available here for this one. And even after completion of this one, we can have a number of the conditions and a number of requirements. A number of the conditions and as well as a number of the conditions and as well as a number of the requirements. That, if you can see, for example, step, counter, condition type, and the requirement. The requirement. There, which we have to go for like this. In the step number one, which I am given as a 10. Anything we can, but it should be in the increasing mode, that's all. 10. And the condition type, which I am giving as an A, ZEU. And the requirement can be the movement type of 101. It should be the 101. And as well as step number 20, the next step which I have taken. You always you can take anything. And which I have taken the ERIN. This is for the movement type of 101. And as like as 30, mail. This is also for the movement type of no, not. That means whenever we have placed the order to the vendor, again I'll stop this one. We need to go for the output determination should be like this. Output determination should be like this. And even for all the external documents, there should be a different types of the categories will be there. So in generally for every interview, they're asking about of all these requirements about of the condition types and as well as the counters and as well as the all the other things, as well as all the brands. In this situation, let's see some of the predefines. The document and as well as document category, document, document category, document category, and print or transmit. Print or transmit, that means which type of the transaction you want. Either if it is a print or transmit. Print. And the next, release docs. Release. So here, the first one will be the PR, means purchase requisition. So here, for the PR, the document category is B, and there was no printout will be there for the PR, purchase requisition. For the purchase requisition, nothing will be there. It was only the requisition which has been made internally, not in the external or anything. That's what we have to say that because internally what was happened is that's it. And for the releasing documentation for this one is ME55. Already you people know that's one. ME55 or ME55N. Either ME55 or ME55 55N. 55 55. And next RFQ. RFQ. And this was the document category of A. And the print transmit is ME9A. ME9A. And the releasing for the documentation was, if you already know the transaction code of this one is ME45. And as well as third one is for the PO, purchase order. For the PO, it was the document category of F, and the print is ME9F. Print mode is ME9F. Print mode is ME9F, and it was a transaction code of ME28 or else ME29 and also. You can list for the both of the things. And as well as contracts. By default, document categories and print mediums of this one. This was shown with the K, and it was a name ME9K. ME9K, and the documentation will be available for this one is order on ME35K. ME35K. And another one is scheduled agreements. The scheduled agreements. The scheduled agreements will be shown with the letter of L, and the print medium is ME9L. ME9L, and as well as the releasing of the documentation, it was an ME35L. ME35L. So all these are the different types of the document categories, and as well as the print modes, and as well as the releasing of the documentation will be available. And even including with this, Let's take some of the table names which we need to regularly, we have to access with some of the tables. The first one, which we'll go for the all external document headers, external document header to data table. That was an EKK. Oh, and the second one, document item to table. External document items to table. One is for the header to table, and the second one is the item to table. That was an EKPO. And the third one, external item condition type. External item condition type. It was for the KONB. And the fourth one, material document header. Material document header table. Material document header table. And here it was a table name of MKPF. MKPF. And the next one, material item data. Material doc item data. One is the header table and another one is the item data table. And this item data table is MSEG. And the next one, account determination. Account determination header. Account determination header is BKPF. BKPF. And as well as account determination item table. Item table is the DSEZ. So all these are the different types of the document categories and as well as different types of the situations when you are working with a number of the transactions. And all of these transactions which we need to make in our mind regularly with these all the things. Why? Because when you people are facing off an interview, in general they are asking about of all of these things. In general we are discussing about of the purchase order and purchase requisition and so on so on. But instead of that, the client is interviewer is asking about of all these things. Yeah, Prashant, I have already forwarded the screenshot regarding of
This one, sir. Now.
Yeah. Just now I have
Okay.
forwarded. Just now I forwarded the screenshot. And
Okay,
as well as for Manu also, I'm sending for this one. I think most of the time when I'm explaining, it is not possible to make the writing of these things. That's why I'm sending all the things back to the mail ID for yours. All the things to yours.
Yes, sir, I got, sir.
Got it?
sir, this tables you told.
Ah,
That material,
Oh, sir.
which one?
yeah. Cheaper
This tables you
definition.
told, sir, external document header table.
Yes.
Is it mean that
Hello?
external document data means for pure data it is, sir?
External data in the sense of whatever the transaction was done.
Hello.
Yeah, Prashant. Whatever the transaction was done, the transaction data
Yes, sir.
has to be
Uh,
shown in the external in the sense of either that was in the fax or else either that was in the print or else either that was in the message type. Anything will be there. That means not
hmm.
instead not including with the system. That means I have forwarded a message to yours through the WhatsApp.
Okay.
So that is an internal.
Okay.
But you can take it into the external also. That means in general in the mobile which you can see the share external. Share external option will be there. That means we can add it to the some others also.
Yeah.
That is what we can call as an externals, not with the internals. Okay? As like as
Okay.
we can
Okay,
take,
sir.
we can take a number of externals also in the output determination. And even uh, today I want to discuss about something also that is the one of the important thing in MM, which is called as a split valuation. So do you people have any idea about of the split valuation? Hello?
Like
Yeah, certainly, sir.
not much, little bit. Like account seven different split value split.
See, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, are you able to hear my voice now clearly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will explain the split valuation also now. Let me type here. So, what exactly by the split valuation? Let us see. The concept itself it is a name. Split valuation. Split valuation. So the main purpose of the split valuation is it is used to manage the different prices for the same material. For example, externally produced one material is there. It's having the one price. And in in-house production or for internal production material having the another price. That means I'm having the one material cost, material number X. Okay. When I'm manufacturing that material with my plant, the price is some X. As well as when I'm purchasing that material from some Y, that will be some different. So in the situation, if the one material can have the a number of the prices like this, which we can use the split. See, I have forwarded the WhatsApp pic for yours again. What exactly it was?
Okay.
Just a second. One. Yes. For Prashant. Prashant got it?
Yes, sir. I got it.
See, there I have clearly mentioned that you can observe here. It is used to manage the different prices for the same material. Example for externally produced procured material one price and for in-house production or for an internal produced material will be the another price. That means for external procurement whatever we have taken the valuation type of the everyone and whatever the external code that means external procurement not for our internal which we have made the procurement from the external that's what we have taken the V2 but for those of the valuation category is the same and the plant is the same but their price will be changes. Their price will be changes. So in the situation, what we have to do, that means when creation of a material master, if the thing will be happen by through the different materials, then what we have to do. See, and even in the split valuation, we can make the split valuation by the batch management also. That means if a batch number of 1, this material was manufactured, it has to be comes into this batch, it has to be comes into this value. If the batch number was 2, it has to be comes into this value. As depends upon the batch wise also we can make the split. One is the split valuation by the internal procurement and external procurement. And another one is for the procurement by the something this one. That it was batch management wise. Either we can do the batch management wise and as well as this one also. See, I have sent it one other example also
Yeah, another
for external procurement
external
from
procurement from
overseas
overseas
one.
vendor.
That means here we are taking from the foreign trade and even external procure from the internal vendor. That means domestic vendor. Even If any case it was in the internal production is there, then also it will be changes. So in this situation, what are the different types of the split valuations will be there? This is also one important topic which we have to cover into this one. And even including with this, uh, we have to go for the another one is see database structure, material master, vendor master, purchase information, record purchase information, special stocks. So this is called as an a special procurement. Special procurements. And the special procurements generally the MN people are working with the only for this special stocks and special procurement in the settings. What we have to do is I'm sending the pics of only some examples for yours. Some examples for yours for making of some idea about this one. Let's say I'm sending another one. What is the special stock procurement? And another one is, yeah, that's it. Special procurement. Special stock procurement. Have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Not
Yeah, Prashant, did you get it?
yes, sir.
That was a special stock procurement. In generally, what will happen in special stocks? Actually, that material was which has been manufactured myself. But what happened is, I can't able to send the complete material to through the WhatsApp or something, whatever. That's why I'm sending like as a fix wise. Okay. And tomorrow we will go for discuss about of what is the split valuation and as well as the batch management by split valuation and also we will discuss about of the special stock transfers. That means special stock movements also we will discuss about it. Hey guys, are you there? Hello?